What's up, ladies and gents? xcalizorz here, bringing you some domination on the Nuketown. Oh boy. The spiritual successor to Dome and Shipment, and honestly I have to say they failed, and failed hard they did. But I'm not here to talk about how shitty Nuketown is, you guys probably already know that. But people still like to play it anyway, myself included, and that's weird I say I hate it, but I still like to play it anyway. That's because you get a lot of experience playing Nuketown, and it's probably the best way to get steady aim pro done. Oh, that Hipfire challenge, 150 kills, fun stuff. And anyway, this is the infamous G11 Hipfire only game that a little birdie named the infamous BT may have spoken of, along with the I Mighty Hutch, the same I Mighty Hutch who win a mighty 7 and 9. Never gonna let you live that down. It will stay with you till the end of the internets. If you don't like it, maybe you shouldn't have gone 7 and 9. But anyway, see, G11 Hipfire only, second chance pro. I think that's gonna steam a lot of people's beans, and if you don't like it, don't watch it. It's always funny. It's like you'll try, like I'll do one thing, and well I lied when I said it's Hipfire only. It's like 99% Hipfire only. I mean, I do have to get the campers in the 2-story somehow, and Hipfire doesn't do too well at that. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's like no matter what I do, I mean, someone will always be displeased with how I handle things. It's like the RC car video. It's like people were like, "Oh, I thought you were good, and here you are sitting with the RC cars." Blah 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 blah. Well, I don't do that too much. Actually, I don't really do it at all. I mean, my top kill streaks that are used, number 1, 2, and 3 are Spy Plane, Counter Spy Plane, and Blackbird. So if you want to accuse me of, "Oh, well, the Spy Plane is much better for your team, you're just being a douchebag, so on and so forth, and it's a ridiculous notion. I mean, actually, you know, in the RC car's defense, it does have a purpose other than playing for yourself. Like when I play domination, I'm usually playing by myself with at most 1 or 2 other guys, and 3 people cannot be everywhere at once. And so I have the bright idea of, well, if we can't be everywhere to defend the flags, the RC car will do it for me. And honestly, there really is no better tool for defending flags than an RC car, because it travels fast, it will kill everyone on the flag cap radius, and it's nice stuff. I have gotten, I shouldn't say many a quad, I've gotten a few, and I've gotten a couple triples and lots of doubles and lots of defends. And you're playing domination, it is all about defends, right? And RC cars can do that. It doesn't matter how many kills you get and deaths, it's about the other numbers on the scoreboard, captures and defends, and RC cars can help with defends if you so choose. But anyway, I was talking about people complaining and blah blah blah. It's no matter what I do, someone will always be displeased. I know someone's, "Well, I use it second chance pro, blah 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 blah." I mean, I'm not gonna deny that. Second chance is cheap. I prefer that if it wasn't in the game, but that's sure as hell not gonna stop me from using it. I'm not above using the cheap things in this game. Hell, I'll be the first one to tell you, you know, use noob tubes, use second chance, use RC cars. I mean, do whatever the hell you want. I mean, it's in the game. It's meant to be used, right? I'm sure people, well, it's hypocritical of you to use it when you're giving it so much flack. I mean, it's this is something I've learned over the many years of gaming, and that's the better the competition gets, the cheaper they get. You know, it's like, when was the last time you saw someone with the Scorpion really tear it up? Never. I mean, like, the only guy I've played against who's really raised my eyebrow was a guy using the Mac 11. Because how often do you see someone using the Mac 11, much less doing well with it? You know, this guy, he obviously knew what he was doing. I'd prefer it if he didn't drop shot, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? But yeah, I mean, so far the only person who's ever like kind of raised my eyebrow was a guy using the Mac 11, and don't remember his name, but if you do happen to watch this video, actually you probably wouldn't even know who I am, but I give props to the Mac 11 user. You know, it's like when you play against someone good, I mean, most of the time I could probably pinpoint what they're using. It's either going to be the 74U, the FAMAS, or the Galil. You know, it's either going to be either one of those three. You know, that's just the way. I mean, why would you use a Scorpion? I mean, it's not practical. It's inefficient. And it's a pretty goddamn terrible weapon. I do have a game where I go, I think, like 67-12 with it. And that's not the highlight of the round. The highlight of the round is the fact that I got 7 flag caps and 12 defense and still lost. So expect to see an I hate my team edition of Black Ops. Soon. But yeah, you know, you know, when I make these videos, I try to avoid using, I guess, the most popular weapons as often as I can. But you know, the thing with Black Ops is, you know, a lot of the weapons suck. They really do. I mean, the only sub that I can stand using aside from the obvious is the Spectre, and when the mood strikes me, the Mac 11 is pretty fun to use. But I mean, it's not really practical to use either of those weapons when you have a gun like the 74U out there. I mean, it is by far the best SMG in the class. You know, it is the UMP of Black Ops, so probably doesn't hold that level of dominance, I guess, at least with the general opinion anyway. I mean, but the UMP didn't bug me either way, and the 74U bugs me, and I got railed a new one for it. Look at that guy, decides to run towards the second chance asshole. And I know this is Hipfire only, and to be fair, it's not entirely accurate of what this gun can do, because the people I am playing against are not exactly the best in the world. I mean, if I was playing against decent people, I probably wouldn't have had half the score I had at the end of the round. I mean, I think it still would have been pretty solid, but definitely not 87-15 solid. I mean, look at this guy. He should have, if that guy was any decent, he would have been able to murder me in no time, but this was not the case. I mean, I don't control the matchmaking, except when I feel the need to check open the easy mode box. Yes, it does. Actually, no, it doesn't exist. No, it doesn't. I just make that up to sucker in the gullible people. Because I am a douchebag like that. I mean, I play whoever the game puts in front of me. With the exception of if I see a full party on the other team, I am not going to play against them. That is stupid. Because if I do, chances are I'm going to end up using the 74U, and it's going to be frustrating either way. And I try to avoid such situations, and they really need to add a mercenary playlist to domination. I mean, does anyone really want to take on a full party by themselves? I don't think so. And I think the only reason why they haven't done so is because they think that it might dilute the player base a little too much, since I haven't really looked at the numbers, but I mean, with the games before, Search and Destroy and Team Deathmatch were by far the most popular playlists in Call of Duty. And then again, they didn't have a mercenary Search and Destroy playlist, at least I don't think they did, but anyway, I think they really need to extend the mercenary playlist to beyond the TDM setting, because well, I hate TDM and I love domination, and I would love to have a mercenary playlist for it. And if you disagree, I saddened to hear that, but anyway, one of the reasons why this G11 Hipfire is possible is because for whatever reason they decided to give the G11 submachine gun hipfire accuracy. I mean, as you can probably tell, I mean, the reticule spread is really, really small. The reticules are those little lines in the center of the screen. You know, you point, and that's where the bullets will go, is in that spread. That's what a reticule is. You'd be surprised how often I get that question when I say reticule, so there you go. It's for the people who do not know. But anyway, G11 Hipfire is amazing. That's one of the things that really sets the G11 apart from the other assault rifles. And oh, whoops, that was the Xbox. Whoops, sorry. But that's one of the things that makes the G11 so good is its hipfire accuracy. I mean, it's not the only thing, but it definitely contributes to the to why I think it is a very good gun. And my food is done. The game is over. That is 87 and 15 with the G11, 99% hipfire only. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.